Hello, my lovelies. We are doing something a little bit different today that I'm really excited about. But first, we are going to get cozy. We're going to get another repeat tea on today because I wanted something a little familiar, a little comforting while trying something new. Yummy. It is my favorite. It is lemon ginger with lemon simple syrup. We are still working through the lemon simple syrup from that Dundee cake. I'm about halfway through the jar. But I saw another sim YouTuber doing this thing called the Viral TikTok Box Challenge, and I absolutely had to try it. So I made a sim, Cindy Mason, and we have a box. We dwell within our box. We have to stay inside our box and make money, and we cannot make an exterior door until we have earned enough money to build and furnish a bedroom, bathroom, living room, and kitchen. And I know what the pro strat is for this, and I'm going to try to avoid it. So the first thing, there's only one thing we can do at first, and that is take pictures and sell them. I mean, arguments could be made for like going in through social media. There we go. Take selfies. And we're just going to take them and sell them. Yeah. We absolutely want to love photography. Just real quick, to add the next square onto our box, we need 120 simoleons. Oh no! Shoot. We were supposed to zero out our funds. We has no money. No money for our girl. Money, 0. Now, let's go in our inventory and sell these for 45 simoleons. And, okay, so assuming the same amount of money, we're going to take 2 more sets of selfies and then see where we are funds-wise. Because I think 2 more sets of selfies will give us enough money that we can get that other square on our building, and then we'll have some options. I hope. Our photographs of blank walls. That whole stack was only 47 simoleons? How very dearly. Can we like... Yeah, I'm getting nothing when I try to rotate my camera around. That stack was only 30. Okay, but that's 120. So we can have our first square. And now, how much is that drawing pad? Or is that in activities and skills? Because now that we have a square to put it on, we can save toward the sketch pad, which is 800 simoleons. So we need at least 850. So let's take more selfies. Oh my gosh, we have space to take a selfie. How much was that worth? 34. All right, let's take some more. At least this is giving us fun. At least we're getting fun from this. Because not only do we need like ways to make money, but we also need... Let's do this pose. We also need to like... We need a food source and a toilet. Who is buying these selfies? The weirdest person is buying our selfies. Quick, we need to take more pictures before we get like hungry or sad. Thank you very much, madam. All right, and we can't accept invitations to go anywhere or do anything like that. We have to stay in our box. New pose! Or a repeat of this pose. That's fine too. The first little bit of this is going to be riveting. Okay, can I get something cheaper that can make me money? We got yoga mats. Could do embroidery hoops. This one has got a pretty big early markup. Okay, the easel's only 350. Because the thing that you would... The thing that I have seen multiple times and is the fastest way to get money. I highly encourage you in Rags to Riches challenges or when you're just struggling to start with the attic stack decoration box. because you can hunt for seasonal decorations and you will just pull them out of the box. It is an infinite money cheat. But we're not going to do that because we have standards and that's what everyone else is doing. Oh, look, it's the welcome wagon. Oh, we can take photos of our walls. I wonder if I rotate, can I clip through a wall? We cannot. All right. Let's see how these do. How much were those worth? 31 simoleons. Can I even put an easel down? Because I think we can... Oh, wait. The easel is 350. So it doesn't even matter if we can put it down or not. Because the reason I was going for one of the sketch pads was because it fits on a single square. Oh, we're going to be doing this for a minute. I'm kind of mad because, like, the one person I saw do this, it's like, dang it, that's what my strategy would have been. How dare you do this in the smartest possible way? All right, I'm going to keep at this, and I will be back when we have enough money to do something else that's worth a little more money. Yes! We can have an easel. All right. Now we need to earn enough money to actually paint something. So a small classic painting is, I want to say 50 simoleons. So one more set of selfies should do it, unless I have just cursed myself. All right. A small classic painting. We're feeling good. We're a creative sim. We should make money off of this. And we immediately became inspired. I'm feeling confident we're going to make money off of this. We're going to earn our money back. Yeah, we just lost money off of this. But we still have enough to make another small classic painting. And our skill should level up, and those usually sell for more. Come on, be worth more than 50 simoleons. Yes! Ah! Alright. Oh, we already... If this doesn't come out worth more money, I'm gonna be spicy. So let's see. I'm gonna test real quick. Is this finished? Oh, cool. Okay. Pause. Don't you dare make another painting right now. Okay, 175. So this this is 120, and that still gives us enough for a small classic painting. And then we can have a toilet and a fridge. We can have a fridge, guys. We can have a fridge. Maybe. Someday in the dark, distant future, we can have a fridge. Doing another llama face, huh? Okay, our first priority is going to be a toilet. We're going to put it right here next to the easel. Yes! Okay. Damn it! This better be worth money, girl. This better be worth money. Because that's 100 simoleons right there to start a figure painting. Oh, and they can do it so fast, too. Okay, let's do the quick check. How much is the cheapest toilet? The cheapest toilet for adults is 250 simoleons. Alright. Let's do an abstract painting. We'll do a small. We're going to keep them small because those are cheap. And then we're going to get that toilet. We need 400 simoleons to do the toilet and still have enough to do a painting. Oh, this is hard. Because we're like racing against the clock here. Oh, and we're a celebrity. Damn it! Damn it, woman! Don't have 100 simoleons for you to just make... What are we even painting? A large pop art. Yeah, I know. You want me to buy the new sugar thingy. Let's save. There's a candy maker that you can sell the candies, like make lollipops and all that, but I don't have time or money for that. I have exactly as much time as it takes me to, get a toilet and then food before we starve to death. Like, our priorities are toilet, fridge, wall, bed. Because you can make a surprisingly comfortable home for your sim in a 6x3. Painting level 5, going with creative was a good choice. Yeah, we could be a mentor, except we're not. Okay, cool. And that gives us... We can buy a toilet. And if we pull the wall out one more, it's still only 120 simoleon. Oh, yes. Not sure what that was. Okay, and now the very cheapest fridge is 215 simoleons. Let's see if we can make it to... Okay, first go pee. And then I'm going to queue up a small abstract painting. Because we need enough money for a fridge before we starve to death. We're going to have to choose a second thing that makes money because we can't afford to burn out. We just don't have the funds for that. We just need to be good with painting as long as it takes to get us, like, to a bed and a fridge. And then we can try to figure out another opening strategy. No more... Oh, I think we have enough for a fridge. Yes. Oh, as much as I want a nicer fridge, we're gonna do the absolute cheapest and upgrade later. Alright, our next thing we want money for is more floor space so we can have a bed. And our next thing after that is a sink. Why didn't we choose to be a werewolf so we could nap on the ground? How much is the next floor space? Still 120. Okay, we don't have enough for that yet. But while we're in here, let's check. Okay. 210. I want to see... Okay, uncomfortable, 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 uncomfortable. So the cheapest bed that won't give us uncomfortable moodlets is going to be 300 simoleons. So we want around 400-ish. But we're making good money on paintings right now. Let's do one more painting and then we'll eat something. And then we'll push for bed. We're almost at bed. We might get bed. Oh, we need bed plus walls. All right, after this painting, while we're eating, we're going to expand our walls to give us space for a bed. And then we will earn toward bed. I mean, honestly, if we can get a bed and a sink, we are in a pretty good place. And I will be down... Get leftovers. We have leftovers? Okay, it's just glitching. Have a quick meal, my love. Have a ham and cheese sandwich. And then you're going to paint a small impressionism painting. While you're eating, though, let's make enough wall for bed. We can slide the fridge back where it was and put a bed here and another painting or two. And then we'll actually be in really good position. Once we have a sink, oh, we are going to be so golden. Just going to put that outside so when it starts to stink, it doesn't bother you. And then we can do things like windows and all that deliciousness. I was thinking, ooh, I could do like a tower to be silly, but then I thought, ugh, stairs are so expensive. Okay, that is enough for a bed. Oh, that is actually enough for like a decent bed. 411. Should we get a nicer... okay, these all have... Okay, we're going to do another painting. And then we're actually going to get the nice painting. The nice bed. That's got like 5s. And then we'll start saving towards sink. Citrusy deliciousness with just a little bit of ginger bite. Alright, now we have enough money to get a decent bed. What color do we want? We don't even have lights. Let's do green. I like green. Alright. Small painting. And then we will sleep. And then we will save toward a sink. Once we have a sink, we'll start expanding our space more. We have the bare minimum for our sim to not die. And isn't that winning? I think that's winning. I think we're winning now. Now it's just a matter of time. Girl, sleep. I'm also kind of tickled that my answer to I don't want to use the Pro Strat Infinity Money cheat. I'm gonna use the most basic sim thing. You're good, my love. Just go ahead and clip through. Can we afford a sink? Oh, cool. We can afford lots of sinks. We'll do the cheapest sink. And we will do a small realism painting. Now we're going to start working on like floor space and interior walls so we can have separate spaces. I wonder how long a box needs to be before it starts costing us more than $120 for pull out. Go Cindy, you can do this. I believe in you. Alright, we have plenty to pull our wall out and still... Okay, so 120. And now... Alright, I'm gonna put our fridge over here and put our sink next to the toilet. And now our bed has a little bit of space, so we're starting to have zones. Now a small pop art. Alright, sell that to a collector. And then we're going to pee like a champion. We're going to wash our hands a couple extra times. And then we're going to get some food. We'll do... we'll do a bowl of peas, apparently. Hello, unknown caller. No, that's creepy. I've never left my house. I don't even know who you are. Oh, shoot, no, you want to choose that sweet, because now I'm scared. It wants me to get into ceramics and attend a hobby class. I don't want to do those things, though. Now, we paint. We'll do a small classic painting, and then we're going to bump out our house again. And then we can start thinking about, like, a kitchen counter so we can have salads. Because that's like a meal, and we want to beat the moodlet for having too many quick meals in a row. Alright, sell that. I think we can pull out our house twice. Because we still have 158. Alright, can we do some counter space? 100 for the Blandco counter. So yeah, we can do some counter space and still have enough for a painting. Let's get a small painting going, and now we'll be able to cook garden salads. We're getting there, guys. We're starting to have something approaching a life. Oh, we're starting to get burned out. Yep. Sell this. Let's do one more. And then see where we are money-wise. Then we'll start looking at other options. So it wants us to do a mental skill. Okay. If we go under activities and skills, I think gardening is mental. Okay, so we can afford a garden pot. And then I want a specific thing. I want specifically like strawberries or a high value flower. And roses would be great. We have 227 minus 144. Because I am not good at math in my head. Okay, that will leave us enough for a painting. So we're going to purchase and plant a rose. And then in a couple of days, we will have roses to sell. Alright, now water that. And we don't have the skill to do anything else. Okay, our social is getting bad. But that's our only bad need. Maybe we should get like a bookcase or something. After this, we'll play video games on our phone for a little while to see if we can clear this. Cause we need money to survive. That's just facts of the universe. Alright. Sell this, and then... So let's go into... Where is entertainment? There. Play a video game. Browse the web. Is this helping at all? It is utterly indifferent. 23 hours? Alright, what can we get that's mental? Nothing. Is there an electronic that's mental? No. Actually, we're gonna get some light. We have no light. Let's earn money. Let's do a confident painting and see if we can get this in before we are really burned out. And then see if doing the bigger painting will give us something to get something mental with. I think we should probably start saving toward a laptop. Okay, that was actually worth some decent money. How much is the cheapest laptop? I want to say it's like 1,000 simoleons. Okay, we can get the cheapest computer for 800 or get a 533. Okay, so the how low can you go? Desk block computer is the cheapest. Let's see, a table that can allow us to use a computer. The cheapest is 200 because we need a surface to sit at. You know what? Why not? Let's buy something that's actually kind of nice. And then we'll do a painting. And then we'll buy a chair. And then we'll sleep. And then we'll start saving for that laptop. Oh yes, our roses are already up. 790! Yes, I'm selling that. Guys, one more painting and we can get the laptop. Oh, I'm so excited. All right. Sell that. I don't have a door to disallow vampires with. No. Comfort. 15. You know what? I'll take it. And that gives us enough to get the terrible, ugly computer. And now we can play a video game and see if that helps our creative fog.
Just goof up.
Okay, then let's practice programming. And see if that helps our creative fog. Yes, this is helping. Yes! And then we can start making things that will earn us royalties. Okay, that first little bit helped a lot, and now it's like slowed to a crawl. Come on, get below a reasonable amount of time to sleep. We can also create a social media profile, because I think you can earn money through that, and we can also chat, and let's work on our social. Oh, yes. Our social needs getting better. Because I think if we add to our Instagram story, our paintings will sell for more. Like, I think there's ways to work fame to just have a better life. But I don't know as much about that. Alright. Let's get our other needs up. Let's make some garden salad. And get some sleep. Okay. Let's get a painting under our belt and then we'll have some breakfast. Yes. Eat your gross salad. And then we'll go pee and wash our hands a couple times. From here on in, we can really work on getting our walls set in and then we can fill in the spaces and decorate them. Start having wall decor. Yes, another masterpiece! Cool. How much is it going to cost us to pull this wall out? Okay, so each of those was only 120. So can I give us bathroom walls? How much does just a wall? So I'm gonna move this to here. Gonna slide this. We will leave the sink in the kitchen space and we will start having a bathroom space. Can I have a shower? The cheapest shower is 300 simoleons. Alright, that is our next goal. Alright, paint my love. Paint my dearest heart. Oh, I'm so excited about this. This is amazing. We are getting... Look at this space! It's so ugly, though. It's going to be ugly for a minute. That's just how it's going to be. She's just like, please, I would like to do literally anything else. And I'm like, no! Earn money! That was a cheap masterpiece. Okay, I think both of these are 300, so we're going to do this one. And then we're going to put up just a wall to give ourselves a shower wall. And then 180. A door. We'll do a simple single pane door for now. And another light. And I think the sink was like 200 and something. 100! Guys, we can have a bathroom sink. Oh! We are going to take a shower because we can. Take a shower. Boom. Do it for you, girl, because you deserve it. Now we'll work on making our bathroom pretty. After your shower, we're going to do an abstract painting. I wanted so much to do an outfit for this top because I only ever do this top with like jeans and boots. And I was like, I want to see if this bottom works. Like, does this outfit work for you guys? Tell me in the comments if you think she looks cute. I think she's cute. Just, I never use this top and I never use this bottom. Let's put them together and see if it works. All right. Can we have floor and wall textures in here? I think we want a tile floor. Let's look at different tiles. I don't want to go for an expensive one. I kind of like this, and that's only 36 simoleons. And with a black tile floor, we can literally do any wall we want. That looks a little weird. That looks a little commercial. Could we do like... Yeah, and then maybe this one around the other walls. Okay, we still have 200 simoleons. Can we put a window in here just to make it look like a better shower stall? That's only 20 simoleons. And can we afford a mirror? Oh, maybe we could get super crazy and do a rug. Oh my gosh, the possibilities are endless. Well, that mirror feels super high on the wall. All right, we're not going to risk a rug. Go paint some more. We need the money. We'll do the shower stall and then we'll do like a tub. We'll have like separate when we have nice things. Oh, I don't think I've seen this painting before. I kind of like it though. That's kind of fabulous. I'm sad we can't keep any of these paintings. Yes, a masterpiece. Let's do some more floor space. Okay, if I pull out this wall. All right, I want a hallway, and then we'll put a wall here, and then I want to bump this wall out just so we're not making a big square, and then we'll do a door to match our door, and then we need a light. And we have a bedroom. And I think... Okay, we need a dining room, living room. We need a kitchen / dining and a living room. So I'm going to pull this wall out. And then I think we actually have more space than we need. So I'm going to pull this wall in. And I think this will give us a spacious kitchen, dining, living room. I am going to just do one little bit of, just to give more visual interest from the exterior. And I think this, yeah. So we have kitchen, dining, living / studio, bedroom. Yes, guys, we have walls. Oh, and we still have 600 simoleons? Let's do flooring. Yeah, let's do a nice wood flooring. What do we want to do? This is a nice cheap flooring, and I like how much texture it has. It's got like personality. It's kind of dark though. Ooh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And we're going to move this more out into the space. And then do we want to do carpet in the bedroom, or do we want to do like, I think what we're going to do is do the same wood, but change the direction. Yes. Now we can go down to 50 simoleons. Do I want to do basics or do I want to choose like weird stuff? Because this is a cheap wallpaper. This is only 2 simoleons, this wall pattern. It's kind of a lot though. Do you want pink owls and death heads in the bedroom? Decisions are hard. Alright, we're gonna keep it cheap. What do I want? I think I kind of like this taupey rose. Yeah. Alright, so for our living room, do we want to get like a dramatic dark green? I think we do, and I think we want to use that in the hallway as well. And then for the kitchen, what do we want for the kitchen? Maybe one of the ones that's got like a tile backsplash kind of situation. Maybe we just do this behind the counters and then we pick like a stucco in this yellow for the rest of the walls. How does that match? Maybe, I don't know, does that look dingy? It kind of looks dingy to me. And it's, I don't know how I feel about it with the green. I mean, these guys are only 5. And then we could do maybe, they're not with the red. Not a gray. We could do this blue and then we could do the white. Does this one have a white? Just a white wall? That looks pretty dark actually. Let's look for a stucco with a white. It's not ideal. We can cover it with art later. And we still have plenty of money to paint with. Alright, girl. Back to work. Guys, we have our final wall structures. And we have like our colors too. Alright. Keep going, my girl. Keep going until you start to burn out again. How are our needs? Our social's starting to look questionable again. What are you doing? You're chatting? Cool. Work on that social. Hello, Valentina. My love isn't for sale and I can't leave my property. It's a whole thing. Should we think about maybe throwing that salad out and getting ourselves a nicer one? You know, we've got almost 800 simoleons. Let's see how nice we can get this bathroom. Plumbing. I want a pretty tub. 600. 740. I think I actually want to have the ridiculous egg tub. But that is a little ways down the road. So let's get ourselves a nice little rug. Kind of like the idea of this rug, and we'll put it in front of where the tub will be. It's an aspirational rug. And let's look at plumbing. Let's look at toilets. My favorite toilet is 1,000 simoleons. But I think this raw toilet, which has got a bladder 10, water efficiency 4, reliability 5. Okay, it's not that much better than the one we already have. Let's save up for the really nice toilet. Finish eating, sweetheart. And then we're gonna get some work done. Hey guys, we're gonna have roses tomorrow. Yes. Work it, girl. Cool. Alright, we're gonna water this. And then we're gonna sell all our roses. Because we need to build up the gardening skill to be able to do things like even fertilize. Yeah, you can't fertilize yet. You can't research yet. Do a small realism painting and then we'll have breakfast. I think we have enough money though that we're going to throw the salad out and make a different one. Oh, we're inspired. Oh, that's so pretty. And it's a masterpiece. Guys, after we eat breakfast, we're going to be able to get our fancy tub. We have a nice shower. We want a better toilet. All right, we have 2,400 simoleons. I'm going to get the egg tub because I want it, and it's so ridiculous. Can we have a truly nice toilet? I do like the old-time antique, and we still have enough money to do other things. So we're going to do this one. We'll do just in plain white. We've been doing black and white in the bathroom. And a pretty sink. Does this sink look nice? Yeah, I think we're going to do this. That. And we need I want a window. I want a nice window. How much are you? 65. Did they actually go through and make the windows reasonably priced? How much are you? Yeah, you're 65. And then we can still do a modesty curtain. We do this in the black. That's 125. And some kind of something on this wall. It needs a something. What do we want to put on the wall in our bathroom? What can we afford to put on the wall in our bathroom? Not a collage. Though it is kind of a cute thought. Oh, can we do, like, some towels? Yeah, we'll just do some towels. Maybe something a little bit brighter. Let's get a color pop in here. Or we could stay muted, more coordinated. Yeah, let's do this. I think it's a fully furnished bathroom. I think our bathroom is done. Yay! And we still have plenty for another painting. I think our next purchase will be like a desk. We should think of an exterior siding color. Like, what do we want our exterior to look like? And roofs are free. We could put the roof on this at any time. Once we are over 1,000 small... Okay, we're going to do one more painting, and then we're going to see if we can get a nice desk and desk chair. So that we could move our computer off of it and sit at the dining room table to eat. Oh, we're about to level up again. What level are we even? Yes! We'll definitely be able to get a nice desk now. Alright, surfaces. Desk. Do we want to get like the small desk to use the new stuff or get a bigger, more sophisticated desk? You know what? Let's rock the Cozy Gamer kit. It's cute and charming. It is not my personal style, but I think it's cute. Alright, let's get a desk chair. Everything is well within our budget, so we will match our kit. And actually, let's sell this and get like the next tier up laptop. It isn't actually better, it just looks nicer. We'll do it in gray. And we have 900 simoleons, so let's get a better dining room chair. We can actually have more than one dining room chair. Madness. Where's that super pretty one that's new to the new kit, the new pack? 200 simoleons a pop. All right. Let's go to the new pack and so we match. It actually feels kind of lonely to have all of these chairs and like and know that she will always eat alone. All right, how much is a decent fridge? Because if we sell this one, we can get this one, which is a much nicer fridge, and still have plenty of money for stuff. And let's look at countertops, because we need more counter space. 170 for the white lily. Alright, let's hold off on more countertops. Can we afford a stove? We cannot yet. Alright, we're going to stay in the kitchen dining space for our next upgrades to our home. But for now, we have what we need. Let's do a small abstract. The next time we start to burn out, we'll work on programming some more until we can do things like make games and plugins and the like. I just remembered that we were going to be like, oh, we're going to do the exterior next. Make it look nice from the outside. I think I might change our wall patterns in the kitchen just to have more visual interest. Alright, you're getting hungry. Let's eat and sleep. Oh, we need a trash can. Move that side so it doesn't bother us. We might need to shell out for one of the trash cans that doesn't require an exterior trash can. Oh, yes. Yes, masterpiece! Let's move all of this away from the wall. I think I want a different wall. So we have a green living room and we got lots of blues and greens in here. So I want a warm color. Maybe just go crazy with a lemon yellow. Maybe a softer yellow. Let's see. And then it's not too harsh against the green. And it's the baseboards match. Now, we need better countertops. What do we think is pretty? I honestly think we do want to go with the white lily in this like warm wood. And then I think we want to sell this sink and get a built-in sink to the counter. And I'm going to use the one I like because it's my house and I'm making it. We do, however, need a stove. Even if we can't afford the stove we want, we should be able to afford a stove now. Yes. And just a basic range hood. Not going fancy yet. Actually, let's do this hammered copper. Or brass. And we need a fire alarm. I'll just slip this up here. Yes. And we still have plenty of money to paint with. We forgot a trash can. After this painting, we'll get a trash can. And I think we're definitely going to shell out and... Okay, I'm kind of torn. I'm going to put it in because we can't take the trash out. Like, we objectively can't take the trash out. That is not within our ability of things to do. But something that pays us for our trash feels kind of cheaty face. Please weigh in the comments. Tell me what you think. Alright, my dear. Paint another painting. Let's get crazy. And do a medium painting. Just keep on churning them out. And then when we pass 2,000 simoleons, we'll get like a rug and maybe some wall decor. Something to fill out this space with. Okay, first things first, windows. What pack is this window from? Alright. This is from Growing Together. So we're going to filter for that pack. Okay, and then this is the swatch we used in the bathroom. Let's do the big picture window on this wall. And then we can do the stained glass on either side. Oh, that looks so pretty. And then we'll do a big one of these here. A big one of these here. And can we do like a single pane on either side? No, it doesn't fit. Are those the same height? Those are the same height. Alright, curtains and a rug. That's the most important thing. I have decided. I don't hate that. That looks like a child's room. Alright, that pulls in the green from the living room. Also the green from the stained glass. And then we can do the curtain rod, I hope. Okay, that looks terrible. Oh well, it's better than nothing. Then what curtains do we want for difficult decisions or difficult? No, that's it. Okay, neither of the greens in that one go at all. Maybe we can just do these really basic lace ones. Yeah, I think that looks nice. Now a rug, because we still have plenty of money. I think we're gonna pop this into this corner. Oh, what kind of rug do we want? This kind of fits with the color scheme. How crazy big does that? Yeah. Let's put this one over here. So it's like cushioning your feet while you cook. And then we'll slide this over and we'll find a round rug. That fits the color scheme, but not the style. Nope. Let's see. That's too big. We can also do the huge maximalist rug. And then do something kind of runner-ish. Like that, maybe? Or maybe this color palette. I think that works. Do we need a bigger kitchen table? What do you guys think? Actually, no, I don't think that works at all. I think there is a bigger version of this rug. We just need to find it, and then we can put that in the other part of the room. And that works. Oh, to do the bedroom or the living room next? Or is the kitchen really done, or do we need some clutter items? I think I want to go up one size on our kitchen table, and I want to add some clutter to the counter and something in this corner, like maybe another plant. before we call this complete. Wait, we've maxed out this painting skill? I've only been playing for an hour and a half. Admittedly, I've been doing absolutely nothing else. All right. I want to put something in this corner, and I want some clutter. I specifically want that cookbook. Yeah, I like this one a lot. And then there's like a cookbook with like stuff sticking out of it that I really want. And we'll see if something else catches my eye. There we go. I really like that. Oh, and maybe a nice knife block. Okay, I don't want to use up all of my counter space on things. So if it doesn't fit on the counter with this cookbook, we're not going to have it. I just won't have it. Some plates, because we don't have enough cupboard space. Maybe a bottle of wine. Alright, I don't actually like the stacks of plates. So we will not do that. Maybe a cute little teapot? Yeah, just little bits. Just little bits in the corner there. Because stuff just always collects in the corner. It is the nature of the animal. And then we still have 2 counter spaces to cook at. Alright, we need something in this corner, and I'm thinking a tall plant. Oh, we could do... That's pretty nice. I'm thinking either Fernie the Fabulous or where's that hanging cow plant from the Cozy Gamer kit? Because I love it so much and it's so ridiculous. There it is. Yeah, I love him too much to not do this, even though I think this one actually looks better. I love the cow plant too much. Then some kind of accent table under this window. I'm like, I'm going to put a tall plant in this corner, and then I absolutely did not put a tall plant in this corner. Alright, I think that is a completed kitchen and dining room. Nah, let's go up one size on the dining table. If we do this one, then our chairs will still match. Then we just need like a small clutter item to sit on top of the table, or a plant. There's a centerpiece. There's a big centerpiece. We could do... I don't hate it. I think that's a kitchen dining room. So we just have... Oh, and we have plenty of money. Let's pick a new bed. I'm gonna switch the lights out so I can see, and then I will put them back. Okay, first we definitely need some windows. Got 2,000 simoleons. We can get a decent bed. We can get a double bed. We can't get the highest tiers, but we can get a nice one. Ooh, we could do this one. I don't know if those pinks go together. We could do the white, or the green with the pink. I honestly think I like this better. I don't know. To change the bed or to change the wall color? That is the question. Let's do the new bed, because that's easier. Let's look at dressers first. We could do this one. It kind of fits the vibe-ish. How are you for colors? That kind of works. A little bit. And that's... We probably don't have money for, like, more. So, let's get painting. Maybe we can do this in one episode. Oh, we're getting tired. After this painting, we'll go pee and then we'll go to sleep. We sell, we pee, we sleeps. When we wake up, we'll get chatting. Alright, that's enough social. Get back to the painting! Part of me wants to be like, we have plenty of money to do lots of stuff in the bedroom. Part of me is like, but we could build up a nice nest egg. We have no idea what our bills are going to look like. 380 is not bad. Especially now that we're getting nicer things into the house. The right half of the house is lovely. The left half could use some work. We're getting there, though. Right. Oh, gosh, I love it when they clean stuff up on their own. That's the best. And then we paint some more forever. All right. Let's take a look outside, because first I want to check. Right, the front of the property is here, so I actually think I want to rotate our house like like that. Because then the living room faces the front of the lot. Alright, let's look at exterior stuff. Let's do our roof lines, and then we will do other things. And then... I don't care for this. How does it look if we extend it all the way? No. Well, clearly there's only one answer to this. It is what it is. Put this back, or we'll do the narrow version. We'll slip that there. All of this to avoid having an unappealing roof line. Because now we can pull this out. It's fine and not overcomplicated at all. Okay, I think... No. I think we need to move this back and then make a smaller one. Yeah, I think those roof lines don't look too stupid. We want exterior walls. And I kind of want to do... I want to do something Ravenwoody. I want to do something that fits the neighborhood. Yeah, I think we like this. I think I actually do like this. And then we can't do an exterior door yet. We can do a roof and a roof trim. We're definitely going to do this roof. The question is what color. I don't hate that actually. I think we're going to leave this, and we definitely want a roof trim. The question is which one. We could do the scalloped one from... Yeah, I kind of adore this. And I actually think the white... Oh, yes. That looks either really, really weird or really, really cool, and I'm willing to pretend. Awesome. So we still have almost 3,000 simoleons left. Let's get some nightstands. Let's get a rug. Let's get some curtains. Oh, we want something with drawers. We could get the one from the neighborhood we're in. Do we want the white to match the top of this, or do we want... Is there a nice chocolatey brown? I think we want to go with the brown. Yes. Curtains, rug, clutter. Maybe the neutrals from the Desert Luxe pack. Because I don't think there's a browner brown. But maybe there's like this rose color. I like this rose color. Ooh, or instead of these center ones, what we could do is... Where is it? I want to say it's this. Yeah. And we can just run this across the whole wall. And then we can put a wall art here. Oh, what do we want? No, you're way too big. No. I think we actually need like a smaller piece of art. That's a good shape and size. Is there a better swatch though? Okay. Let's slide these just a little bit forward so they're not clipping in the curtain, and hope they don't block us from getting in the bed. All right, rug lamps. No, not under the bed. It has potential for the space, but not under the bed. Maybe just giant floof rug. Yes, giant floof rug. Oh, we need to move this dresser too. All right, bedside lamps. Some kind of clutter item here. Yes, I like that. I think on the other side we'll do like some... Oh, we could do flowers where they'll be reflected in the mirror. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Then let's just look for some clutter items that look cute. Little bits and bobs. Oh. We'll get rid of that. Put that... Oh, what are we reading? We have a hedgehog on an adventure. Looks like a unicorn fighting something. There's a wizard. A big flamingo. Various colors of circle. Let's have a periwinkle circle. That's our book. Oh, and I would like just a little bit more clutter. I don't know what I want, but just more. I think that may be what we have space for in the space. Yes, I'm going to keep this axolotl. It has pleased me. Oh, I think we can call this for bedroom. Yes. Alright, living room is all that's left. Alright, I kind of want to put our front door in this corner. So let's get another one of those big picture windows. And then we'll do... Actually, we'll do one of these with one of these on each side on this wall. You know what? I'm gonna give us just a step up of a foundation. Okay. I think we're gonna put the easel over by this desk. Let's take a look at what sofas cost. 500. Even the nice sofas are pretty reasonably priced. The Tufted Elegance. Oh, but we can't paint if we get this one. I don't think we want this one. I think I want one with like throw pillows and stuff. Do you have a swatch that goes with our green walls? No, I don't think you do. Grandma's couch. No. Do you have a swatch that fits the space? I actually kind of like this kind of pinkish brown. We'll center that under the window, and then we'll paint some more. We're getting there, guys. Pop art painting. Oh, that's so pretty. I like that a lot. Sell it. Alright, a couple thousand simoleons is more than enough to keep decorating. Alright, I think we want a love seat and then an armchair on the other side, like facing it. Do you come in a brown or like even a white? Like an off-white or a cream? Inflatable. Because like, I don't feel like the Book Nook love seat looks good with the Book Nook sofa. I just don't think they look well together. Which is unfortunate. Choosing things. Having to choose things and make decisions. After I created this situation for myself. You don't look terrible. This is really the only swatch that kind of works. Then we will pop this over here so that we can have an armchair, and then we'll put like a TV table so that everybody who has to come in will have to walk awkwardly in front of the TV. So that's how things are supposed to be, right? That's how it works. We just need a TV surface and a TV coffee table. I like this coffee table. Do we want this coffee table? Let's do this coffee table. And then we'll do this book stand. And then we'll do this. Do we need a TV? Like, honestly, do we need a television? I think we'll just give ourselves a stupidly fancy stereo and not have a TV. The Echoes of Elegance stereo. We'll pop that there. And that's enough money that we're going to take a break and paint some more. I think we're nearly there. And then we'll get a nice big rug. Maybe a bookcase. Something in this corner. Some curtains. And then I think we can do a front door. We need to put something on this desk. We need more clutter. Because I don't want to be said to be cheaty face. We definitely want something at the end of the hallway and like a runner. Alright. First, we want a big rug in the living room and the curtains in the living room. And I definitely want green to be the dominant color. Because we've been doing like neutrals and browns. Maybe. No, that one definitely clashes with the walls. How about... Yeah, I think that works. It's like we carpeted the room, but we kind of didn't. Actually, I think that's kind of fabulous. And I think it harmonizes nicely with the walls. What do we want for curtains? What kind of curtain situation do we want? What's the situation? No. Absolutely not. Alright, let's clear the green, because I think what we're going to need is a white curtain. Yeah. Yeah, I think that is probably our best bet. And then we will do... what comes in a pure white? That's too tall. Where's the short version? We'll do that. We're going to do some different swatches of this. Okay, that works better. Let's get some clutter. Where's that stack of sketchbooks? Where are you? I like it because it's like such a visually interesting stack of books. There we go. Collection of sketchbooks. Can I get this further onto the desk? Okay, so we'll put this on the desk. Kind of facing out into the room like that. We'll put the stack of sketchbooks on there. We have the tea tray. We need more on the desk. Let's do a gaming controller. That is cute. Alright, I want something in this corner. I want a bookcase here. And then I think we can do an exterior door. Oh, we definitely want lighter colors. Do you fit in there? You do. Alright, now let's see if we can find a big corner plant. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. The game doth smile on us. Oh, you can never have too many tissue boxes. Pink one in there. White one on the coffee table. We should put soap in the bathroom. Soap, 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 soap. I am not distracted. You're distracted. Shut up. Do we want bar soap or the soap dispenser? Ooh. We should have a salt and pepper shaker. Do we want to do this one? Oh, no, it won't go in the back corner. So no, we don't want to do that one. Do we want to do a crystal ball? Yeah, I think we want to do the crystal ball in there. We'll do a green one so it matches the decor. Does this bar of soap fit in the back there? No. Oh, we should have toilet paper. Boom. Oh shoot, we need to stop. We need to paint. We don't have enough for our front door yet. We're really, really close. Quick, do an abstract painting! To be complete, we need a soap dispenser, unless we can't find one that fits. An art for this wall, or let's see if this window is narrow enough. Because if this window is narrow enough that it doesn't clip, yeah, this window is narrow enough it doesn't clip, so that's fine. So we need a soap dispenser. Is it the Resolute? Let's try the ceramic soap dispenser. Yes. Okay, so nothing goes in this back corner. Never mind, we don't need a soap dispenser after all. How about a toothbrush? Nope. Cup of toothbrushes? Yeah, nothing goes in this back corner, so we just don't need that. Alright, we need a runner rug and a front door, and we've completed this challenge. Actually, I think this is just too narrow for a runner rug, so I think we can place a front door and call this complete. Do we want the front door that matches our windows? If it fits. Let's see if it fits in the space. Okay, that is the front door that matches our windows. I actually think that looks lovely. And we have completed the viral TikTok box challenge. I am super pleased. I am so happy with how this turned out. I think our house is really, really cute. I think it is nicely decorated. If I did something terribly wrong, like I couldn't find any official rules while I was looking for, I found a set of amended rules that somebody's like, I know how to make it harder. And I'm like, I just want to do the challenge because it looks fun. So I didn't do those. But tell me what you think. Do you think the painting was the basic the basic answer and I should have like done the pottery instead or tried to figure something else out? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you had fun with this. I had fun with this. I did not expect this to go this quickly. I thought this was going to be like a 2 or more parter because I didn't think that I was going to make money that quickly. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, a comment, maybe even subscribe and ring that notification bell to bring you back for more Sims content. I appreciate each and every one of you guys so much. I really do. Have a happy time zone wherever in the world you are, and I will see you guys next time.